Hey, Mark, back with you again. Hey, want to say Happy New Year to you. We're starting a new year, new week. And hopefully this year is going to be better for us all than last year. But here's the question. How do we make it better? How are we gonna make our new year coming up better than it was last year? Everything comes down to how we're thinking. I know you hear me say that all the time, but I know that's the case because we are created to think. There's no other animals, no other creatures on the planet, as far as we know, that can think. And our life is dictated by our thinking. You've probably heard this: as a man thinks in his heart, as a man or a woman thinks in their heart, so are they. As you believe, so shall it be done to you. Okay? Those words are truth because I've seen it happen in my life and other people's lives. So we have an opportunity and a responsibility to make some changes. But where does it begin? It all begins in thought. It all begins in how we're thinking, and we're able to do it. We have to learn how to choose our thoughts, focus and direct our attention on things that we want, not on the things that we don't want. See, as we focus on the things that we want, what I'm encouraging you to do is use your imagination and imagine how good it would feel that that thing has already happened. You go from the point of imagining it and then you feel it as if it has happened. Have you ever heard this before? As you believe, so shall it be to you? Or have you ever heard that, when you pray, believe you have received it? Have you ever heard that? Those are statements of truth. So how do you believe you have something if you don't physically have it? It's in your imagination. That's a gift that our Creator gave us. Imagination is that power of creation that's put in every human. We've got a choice to use it. We can choose it for good or bad, but guess what? Every day we're using it, we either imagine it for something bad or we're imagining for something good. What I'm encouraging all of us to do is to focus on the good things that we want. We got a bunch of mess around us right now that's in the world, crazy stuff. We ain't got to spend a bunch of time focusing on that. Choose to focus on the good. Because if there's good, you can focus on that. Make that choice. So this year, how is it going to be? Better than last year? If we keep the same thoughts, it's not going to happen. So what I want you to do is to make a choice to focus on the things that you want. Remove the obstacles, remove the individuals, remove the situations away from you that's sucking your energy. If the people around you don't change, then you're going to have to change the people around you. And what do I mean by that? Some people you got to cut off. Some people you got to remove. It's not being hard, but your time is valuable. I heard a nice lesson this Sunday. A friend of mine preached, redeem your time. Guess what? Your time is valuable. That's the one thing that you cannot get again. You can always get more money. You can always get more things. But your time, when it's gone, it's gone. What is it you're going to do with it? Make a choice. You make a choice. Don't let people pull on you and push you to get you to do things they want you to do that you know is not good for you. You have a right to live your life. This is your life. This is your opportunity. Let it do the things that you want it to do. Learn how to do that because it's important. It's about your life. Time is ticking. Are we getting younger? The answer is no. There was a time where I had a head full of hair. It's not there anymore. Something's happened. Time has happened. So I'm encouraging us, make a decision for you, for yourself. If things were in your way last year that prevented you, from growing to becoming more of what you're supposed to be, move those things out of your life. You may not be able to move all things, but in individuals, but maybe you can limit the time that you spend around those people. Because some people you can't just eliminate. You got family, you love them, but then we all have challenges, right? But maybe you can limit your time. If you have individuals that are super negative around you, that's not beneficial. And trying to change the people to make them think different, that's too much work. Why not just make a decision to get around more positive people that are already positive? That's easy to do. Just start hanging around those type of people. Because guess what? It's about our life, man. How do we want to live? So, if we want our life to change, then we have to change. If we want our lives to get better, we've got to get better. We have to do it. Nobody's going to do it for us. Guess what? There is no Superman. You're Superman. You're Superwoman. You make the choice. You can do that. Our Creator's given us that power and ability. We were made in His image, His likeness. If He is the Creator and He made a creation of us and made us like Him, then what does that mean? Exactly what He said. Created in His image and His likeness. And learn to create. How do we do it? The gift of imagination that He gave us. Remember those faculties I talked about? Imagination is that powerhouse, the gift to change things. So I encourage you, take time, focus on what you want, get in a good environment, listen to good things. I am doing my best to give you good information. I'm going to keep giving it to you because it works for me, in me, because I had good people around me teaching me, mentors and coaches. They help me to understand. And I don't know everything, but I'm learning. I'm still learning. So I'm asking you to do that. I'm going to give you good information. That's my commitment to you. I am going to keep giving you good information that's beneficial and helpful to you, to all of us. So remember, it only takes a small shift in our thinking to give us more control over our life. All right? I'll talk to you again soon.